The DNC, they're even finding more ways to completely embarrass themselves, and this will be on the ballot, too, in 126 days, claiming in a now-deleted tweet that the president is, quote, glorifying white supremacy by going to the iconic landmark to celebrate our nation's independence. Okay, joining us now for reaction, South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem. Governor, I don't really know what to say. Now, I guess Comrade de Blasio, they might be in favor of sandblasting Mount Rushmore. I guess other Democrats might do that. I have actually been there. My kids have played tennis tournaments in your state. And I think it was one of the most spectacular things I've ever seen in my life. A work of art, incredible magnitude, about people that were not perfect, but created documents that allow America to right wrongs, correct injustices, and also become a more perfect union, which history has proven them right. We get better when we try.
Sean, you said that you are looking for a new home. And I would think of no better place than the state of South Dakota, where we still love freedom and liberties, and where we celebrate America's independence, and we recognize the importance of this national monument. We are going to be having an event where we will talk about the principles and the values that this country was founded on. We will talk about our history, the lessons that it will teach us, and I'm hoping that everybody will recognize that now is a time not to divide our country, but to unify and to heal and talk about what really is important so we can make wise decisions in the future.
Governor, I would honestly love to live in South Dakota. I'd love to live anywhere in New York.
It's fantastic.
I've been there. It is a beautiful state with great Americans. They work hard, they're independent, they pay their taxes, they obey the laws, and we don't see the madness that we see in New York and New Jersey and that idiot governor in Michigan and in Pennsylvania. Did you send COVID-19 patients into nursing homes during the height of COVID? I don't think you did.
We did not. In fact, Sean, we've got the lowest hospitalization rate than we've had in months. We're doing a great job in South Dakota, and that's because I asked the folks here to practice personal responsibility to make the best decisions for themselves, for their families and their businesses, and they overwhelmingly did that. I told them I trusted them, and they made wise decisions, and we're doing very, very well. You talked about South Dakota and our business environment. We are the lowest taxed state in the nation. We're the lowest regulated state in the nation. We have people every day calling us, asking, how can I move there? How can I move my business to South Dakota? Because I think the last several months have shown the importance of having leaders and people in a state that recognize the founding fathers' vision for this country and the importance of the Constitution and how that gives us the chance to stand on those founding values every single day to run our lives.
And I got to give you a lot of credit, Governor, and you never shut down your state. And when you had a hot spot with the meat packing industry, by the way, also happened in 2 other states, including Iowa, you jumped all over it and you were able to literally mitigate it very quickly and save lives. You deserve a lot of credit for that because we can learn in other states how to do it as it pops up. I wish I could be there the 3rd of July. I tried to move things around because I actually want to see it. Unfortunately, I couldn't, but I will be in South Dakota hopefully this summer and look forward to seeing the great people in your wonderful state. Thank you for your kind words.